welcome back. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2015. It is around 8:50 p.m. No, I haven't filmed all day, and honestly, on Mother's Day yesterday, I didn't film all day either. Please excuse the disaster you're looking at right now. I have no makeup on, my hair's not fixed, and I look terrible. Al, you should talk. You're not even in the vlog. Anywho, there goes Allie. You know her interrupting me like usual. I don't even know if I'm on this vlog because I'm holding this selfie stick and just wondering if I'm even pointing at me. But anyway, I'm coming on today to talk about my Mother's Day, even though I have absolutely no footage. However, it was an awesome day. It started off, only part that wasn't too awesome. Allie woke me up 10 something in the morning, almost 11. And do you want to come tell the story, dear? Anyway, like I was saying, she woke me up Sunday morning, and sharing with her, she had a plate that contained eggs with cheese, 2 strips of turkey bacon, and 2 pieces of toast, and she had a cup of orange juice. So my Allie made me breakfast on Mother's Day. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, I mean, she doesn't have a job or anything. It's not like she could go buy me anything. Why does this camera look like it's like moving? Alright guys, I'm back. This time I'm using my hand instead of the selfie stick because it looked like the camera kept moving. So much for selfie stick right now. So anyway, I was awoken to breakfast, courtesy of Al. She even did the dishes afterwards, which is a big plus. Then around 2:30-ish, I guess, my son texted me and told me that I could come pick him up because he said that he was going to spend Mother's Day with me. You know, for Mother's Day he was going to come over, and he doesn't have a car. So he told me he was ready. So I got dressed because I was just laying around in pajamas. You know, that's what you do when you're not doing anything, right? And I got dressed and I went over and picked him up. On the way back, I told him, I said, well, I don't know what we're going to have for dinner because, you know, the situation, I don't have any extra money to go anywhere or whatever. And he said, no, he said, I got it, don't worry about it, you know, I'll pay for it. I was like, oh wow, cool, you know. But you know, of course there's Allie too, and I was like, well, Allie's gonna eat too. And he goes, well, as long as it's not super expensive, he said, you know, I got it, don't worry about it. So I drove him back to our place here, and we sat around and talked. I showed him some of our vlogs and told him to subscribe to our channel and all that stuff, and he said he would, but he hasn't yet. So anyway, we sat around, talked, showed him some vlogs, discussed where we were going to go eat, and then we left to go eat dinner. So we picked a place called Cheddar's first. So next door on the other side to Chewy's, and you guys know about Chewy's because we were just there on Cinco de Mayo, and we've been there a couple times before that, and so that was right next to Cheddar's and all that. So we drove over to Chewy's. My son got out, went to check the time, wait, and came back out and said that the guy before him, they told him an hour and a half to wait. So much for Chewy's. No Tex-Mex on Mother's Day. We got back in the car, and I'm like, okay, what's next? And I said, well, why don't we just go get Chinese food? So I figured they won't be busy, you know, Chinese food, Mother's Day, you know. So anyway, we're going to go to the usual place that we go. I have that place in the Craving Chinese Food video. That's in our playlist. Anyway, we were going to go there, but we decided to try the Super Orient Buffet, which is all you can eat, and it's $10.99 a person. And they have like 4 or 5 buffet hot, what do they call those buffet table things? 4 or 5 of those, just full of all kinds of food. And they have desserts, they have salads, they have, you know, the drinks of course are extra, you know, sodas, they have Pepsi, yay. And then you know, they had all you can eat, and it was busy, but we got a table right away. We didn't have to wait for anything, and of course it's a buffet, so we didn't have to wait for the food to cook. So it ended up being a faster choice. So we ended up at the Super Orient buffet for dinner. My son paid for dinner, and he also gave me a Mother's Day card. It's right here. Really, really nice card. It says, I'll show you the inside. I don't read it to you. It says, on Mother's Day, I thank God for you today and always. And it says, you have a joyful spirit that touches everyone who knows you, and a sensitive heart, and a caring way that make me feel so loved. Today, I especially want to let you know how very much you mean to me, because you're more than just a wonderful person. You're a blessing from God. Have a beautiful day. And then he wrote a little message. He said, you're right to say that I don't care about these days. He's referring to Mother's Day and those kind of special holiday type things. But I do care about you. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Isn't that so sweet? Oh my God, it's just so sweet. Anyway, so I did get a Mother's Day card. My older daughter sent me a text message. Said, happy Mother's Day, I love you. That's it. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys how awesome my kids are. You know, yeah, I mean, they didn't give me a whole bunch of expensive, ravishing, elegant things. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. And my son, you know, got me a card, bought me dinner. We ended up coming back from the restaurant and watching Let's Be Cops, the comedy with Damon Wayans Jr.'s. I was going to say Damon Wayans' son, and then I tried to say Damon Wayans Jr. all at the same time. But anyway, it's Damon Wayans' son. His name is Damon Wayans Jr. And it's a comedy, and it's been out for a while. Allie and I seen it in the theaters, but Micah hasn't seen it yet. So we watched that. It was funny like usual. Then we just sat up here in the living room and talked, and we were talking about suicides in other countries, and how South Korea has the highest suicide rate, and then Japan has a forest where people kill themselves, and how America's not even, they don't even have the highest suicide rate in America. And I was like, that's strange. But anyway, yeah, it's all over in like Greenland and Japan and all that stuff. And I was like, wow. I said, I don't know why we got on that subject, but somehow we were talking about suicide. I don't know. Go figure. And then we were talking about, that's what we were talking about. Wow. Can't remember. Anyway, it was getting kind of late. It was like one something in the morning, and I happened to look over. Right over there in the corner, my son was passed out. I mean, passed out. He had his leg up on the side of the pillow, just passed out, just laying there. And he had told me that he had been up since 2 o'clock in the morning the prior morning. So he was up almost 24 hours. So I was like, okay. So I tried to wake him up, because I was going to ask him, did he want me to drive him home, or was he going to wait till in the morning later on, or what? But that was unsuccessful. So I just decided, okay, well, I'll turn the fan on for him, and I'll go grab him a blanket. I went got him a blanket, threw a blanket over him, turned the fan on him, and went in my room, and about 30 minutes later went to sleep myself. Didn't sleep very good, and maybe 4 hours of sleep, and got up, and after Allie went to school, I took him home. And it was a great Mother's Day. You know, I didn't know he was going to end up spending the night, but, you know, I don't have a problem with that, you know, so it's cool. And then, you know, my thermostat broke on Saturday. Well, it still broke because they still didn't come today and fix it. So I'm really disappointed and upset about that. It's been running all day again today because it's in the 90s again. You know, same old Florida weather. So it's been running all day long. I called the office around 3. They close at 6, but the maintenance guys work till 5. And she said that they had the work order and all that, and you know, if they don't come today, then they'll come tomorrow morning. And I was like, really? If they don't come today? Really? You know, here I am, this air conditioning running constantly, and they're not even coming on Monday? Well, guess what? We had therapy today at 5, and I wanted to wait around the house in case they came before 5 so I could tell them what was wrong. And guess what? They didn't come today. So I still have a broken thermostat, and my electric bill is still going up sky high and all, but you know, go figure. There's nothing I can do about it unless I want to go buy a thermostat and put it in myself. So I just have to wait. So hopefully tomorrow morning they will change out this thermostat and fix this air conditioning situation, because you know, I'm not really looking forward to the electric bill that goes with this. But other than that, today was pretty uneventful. I made a few phone calls, talked to a few people, and that's about it. We had some cheap Arby's for dinner because 2 can dine for $8.99, my kind of deals. We had Arby's for dinner, and just got home a little bit ago, and I'm just sitting here, and I said, oh, I gotta make a video because I didn't do a Mother's Day video. Sorry about the no footage situation, but I wasn't sure my son would be up for being on camera yet. But you know, I'll work on that, and hopefully in the future I can film him when I spend some time with him next time. Anyway, as always, I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, and I guess that's it until next time, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless. Bye.